Julie Wallach here, the survivor coach. I work with people who have lived through sexual assault and other forms of abuse, have traumatic after effects, and who are really trying to understand what those experiences did to them, how it shaped their lives, what the predator robbed from them, and what they can claim rightfully as theirs. I focus on really clear, grounded guidance. I believe in practicality when it comes to survivors and how you live your life. And that's mixed with warmth and love and understanding. So today's episode is all about safety. I I'm not knocking Gary Chapman, but I am. I think that the five love languages are relational McDonald's. And they are fine. I mean, they do a little something for understanding how we express love that we have, and they miss the underbelly of it all and the foundation of it all, which is safety. So here's the thing. When love isn't safe, it doesn't matter how you express it. It doesn't matter if I give you a million gifts, but I'm an unsafe person. Those gifts are going to feel weird. If I, write you love letters, if I'm affectionate with you, all of these things are like, okay, cool, but let's make sure we feel safe with each other first. So it misses that. So I'm here to fill in that gap. I created Anchored in Safety, which is a relationship framework. And what it does is it hits on those missing pieces. Um, there are 6 of them. And what they really do is they address the nervous system regulation stuff. They look at trust. They look at co-regulating nervous systems. They look at attachment repair. And they focus on how you can metabolize love in a way that is internal and healing and calm and safe. Maybe not always calm, but we'll get to that. And you don't have to just think about the behavioral stuff. Am I going to get a great present? Am I going to spend a bunch of time with this person that I don't feel safe with? No. So this is really about love must have safety. So when you're a trauma survivor, you've been betrayed, you've been left to regulate by yourself, you've been dropped, and you've been given a signal that people are just not safe. So then you go into relationships and you're supposed to build this trust and deeply rooted vulnerability, and you don't feel safe. And then it seems like you're a failure in these relationships. So you go and learn about attachment styles and you learn about how to heal your nervous system, and you do the inner work on where the trauma is rooted and how that then, you know, affects your daily life and your relationships. And good for you. Good for you. Because without that internal safety, you can't co-create safety with someone else. But you really, really are limited in how much you can do alone. So we get to co-regulate with people who are safe people, and we develop how to build trust and safety internally, and then in turn receive that from someone. And then the reciprocal relationship becomes the anchor of safety in relationships. So, listen, you could get a present or mow the lawn and be with someone that you absolutely can't stand, and that you don't even know why you're with the person, but you can't leave. We're gonna get past that. We're gonna look at repairing after ruptures. We're gonna look at accountability more than affection. We're gonna look at trust before touch. So the 6 safety anchors are: first one is the anchor. This is reassurance safety. This is about predictability, about follow through, about clarity. You keep your word, they keep theirs. You communicate changes instead of just disappearing. I don't have to guess you're here. I trust that you're here. And the safety language translation in that is I feel safe when I don't have to monitor your intentions. I know your intentions are purely loving. Second one is the lifeboat. And this is emotional presence safety. So you can handle my feelings without shutting down, without fixing, without judging. You're not giving me advice. You're attuning, unless I ask for advice. You're not calm down. You're going to be fine. It's, I have your back. So you don't have to justify your feelings in this. It's really, I see you and I care about your experience and tell me about it. And you ask curious questions. That is it translates into I feel safe when my emotions don't endanger the relationship. So I can have feelings, as we like to call them, big feelings. I just call them feelings, and they're not going to endanger or threaten this relationship. I'm safe. The third one is stormy seas, so conflict and repair safety. So disagreement doesn't cost you connection. There's no silent treatment. There's no passive aggressive. There's no character assassination, no manipulation. Equal participation. There's no yelling. There's no name calling. There's no bringing up a million other things. Well, I'm upset because, well, what about you did that too? Or let me remind you of the 50 ways that you've hurt me in the past. So repair is possible. You can safely go to your person and say, please have my back one time. And then the rest of the time, you just don't have to say that again. You can trust that they have you. So, fourth one is out at sea. And this is about autonomy safety. So I can be myself without you trying to control me or own me or diminish me. You respect my choices, my solitude, my hobbies, my thought processes, my opinions, my independence, my friendships outside of the relationship, my identity, and my voice. So this is about I feel safe when I don't have to shrink, but instead I grow to stay close. Big. The keel. Now, the keel is the part of the boat that provides safe stability. It prevents the sideways motion, right? So this is about vulnerability protection. And this is about what I share with you is not going to later be used against me. My softness is handled with care. It's not weaponized. If I show you my underbelly, the entirety of myself, you will be gentle with me. So the safety language there is that I feel safe when I'm vulnerable. And that one gets missed quite a bit. There are conditions, there are transactions, there's manipulation, and they completely wipe away the opportunity to be vulnerable with each other. So the next one is the dinghy, and this is about support safety. So the support is available to you. It's not transactional. Your needs are not too much. Help does not come with guilt. It's not, look at what I've done for you. It's, I've got your back. So you're supported when you need me. It's okay to need me. I will get you from the big ship to the shore, and I will be on that boat with you. And you're not going to lose me because you need me. It's okay to need each other. And there's so much shame around need. Oh my God, I'm too needy. I'm too much. I need too much. And the feeling of, oh my God, I'm going to be overwhelmed. I'm going to be overwhelming to this person, or I'm going to be overwhelmed by this person. This is where, individualism really goes south, because we don't get the opportunity to realize that we do need each other, and that we don't have to feel shame about that. We don't have to annihilate ourselves because of it. We don't have to then limit how much we ask for. And what happens is when you do that, then the boundaries get a chance to be put in place. I can show up for you this way. This way I'm limited and I'm not available. I can show up for you that way, and so on. And there's a negotiation, not transactional, but a very subtle, gentle, sweet, clear, reciprocal negotiation about this is what I'm available to give you. This is what I'm hearing that you might need to go and do some healing away from me about that. And both are safe. So being in a relationship, that whole idea that you're going to be in a relationship after you've done all the work. And then, we talked, everybody went through that, like, oh, you better go do the work or you're going to come to the relationship all toxic. And there is something to that for sure. We don't want you, hanging out in the nethers with no healing work before you're in a relationship. If you need that work to be done, if you need to heal trauma, if you need to get into your relationship attachment stuff from when you were a child. And I think most of us, we do need that. But there is a limitation to how much we can do alone. And the societal, capitalistic, individualistic stuff is just, it's not where it's at. And I'm so drawn to cultures, tribes, where there is not only the community that works on practical stuff, but the one-on-one relationships that are so deeply trusting. And it's a given that you need each other. It's not a like shameful thing. Imagine that. So all of these are really saying, here's a meeting place. Here's where love can be and live without preparing for impact, without feeling like it's a dangerous thing. And that is so incredibly valuable. So I will go into more detail about each of these and how they show up, give examples, do a little bit of scripting around what it might sound like to live in these. And please share, please subscribe, please like, please follow. I'm on Substack, I'm on the other social media sites. Come find me. And you can find more out about my services on thesurvivorcoach.com. Find me. Let's connect.